Here's a list of materials. We need just 2 paints, ultramarine and yellow ochre, and a couple of brushes and some good watercolour paper. Here's my watercolour paper set out, and I've drawn the rectangles which are going to make the cards, and they're just a little bit smaller than the size of the envelope, so that when the card's folded and cut out, it'll fit just inside the envelope. I'm managing to get 2 pictures on my one piece of paper, and here I'm drawing the line which just forms the horizon, and there's the brushes that I'm going to be using, just one flat and one round. Need to mix up a good pool of ultramarine blue. I need to get that ready before we do anything else. Now I'm going to turn my paper upside down, and it's on a slightly sloping board, and then with some clean water on the flat brush, just want to paint a line just underneath the drawn pencil line. There you go on both of them. And then while that's still very wet, come in with the ultramarine blue just on the smaller brush and just draw it right up to the line. It gives us a crisp line at the top, and as the blue fades into the water, we get a soft line at the bottom. So that's both the cards done there, and just need to dab off any extra runs that come through. Just tidy it up a little bit, and then with a tissue come in and dab off the rest of the water, just so that it'll dry a little bit quicker. So I'll let that dry, and we'll be ready to move on to painting the star and the rest of the card. So with yellow ochre, we're painting the star. It's just a couple of little diamond shapes, really, one across the other, just using the very tip of the small brush. The star goes right up in that corner there. And then with the same brush and with some strong ultramarine blue, I'm going to paint in the village underneath the star. So just very simple. You can do this any way you want, any shapes and things of the buildings you want. Just keep some flat roofs and some little windows and doors showing through. And then once the buildings are done, we need to just add a palm tree in, give it some atmosphere. So just paint a little palm tree there in the corner. And it should look something like this when you're finished. Very, very simple. Now to balance all that, we need something larger in this part of the picture, so we're going to paint the tree with this sort of sweeping motion of the hand. Very, very simple again. Just a few strokes really. Don't want to fiddle with it too much, want to get a nice flat wash there. Do that again, sweeping motion of the brush, little curves, and that just creates the tree there. Just so simple. And then when that's dry, just want to come in over the top of it with a few more sweeps, just to give it a little bit more depth and stop it looking quite so flat. Just need to score the cards, cut them out, score them with the back of a blade, a pair of scissors or something like that. Then they can be folded in half easily, and there's the picture, there's the cards.